ashamed of her breasts that she lets a Machiavellian psychopath cut them off.
How dare you?
But I was not a member of the IRA.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and get out of that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
Big Mike il capo.
Gran Mike el jefe บิ๊กไมค์ต่อชีฟบิ๊กไมค์และหัวหน้า
Big Mike and the Chief.
Oh, what the
Speaking
hell?
to that there now,
Yeah.
you little gypsy.
Yeah. Straight from
What?
Straight from the...
There's nothing wrong with a gypsy.
No?
I don't think so. Gypsy King, Gypsy. Gypsy was a character in Home and Away years ago.
Gypsy?
There was a ginger young lady. I know.
Gypsy?
Oh no, called Gypsy. They called her Gypsy. That was her name.
Was that just like her nickname?
No, I think she was christened.
Was she a gypsy?
Gypsy. Well, they didn't go into that. She was under the care of the bowled Irene. I don't know if you remember Irene from Home and Away.
No, I never watched Home and Away.
Oh, lad, you're missing out. There was many a great storyline there, and everyone was hot. My mother used to call it soft porn.
Soft porn?
Yes.
Why soft? Why?
Well, because you couldn't see a nipple, but they were implied.
Right.
There was a lot of nods to nipples. Well, everyone was going around wearing half nothing. Sure, it was hot.
Nods to nipples.
There was a lot of nods to nipples. little fucking...
Rags to riches.
Absolutely. Nods to nipples.
Nods to nipples, yeah.
But Irene was this old, she's an old alcoholic. She's a boozy Susie.
Yeah.
Sucky calf, but she'd always take in all these kind of stray, young, hot people.
Right.
To live in her house.
Right.
And one of them was Gypsy.
Gypsy O'Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to sell gates down the beach.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually.
Gates.
Yeah.
That's where people need gates, is on the beach.
I suppose looking back, she wasn't the best businesswoman that there ever was.
Keep the water out.
What was I going to say to you, Chief? You're stressed out. You came in there today now.
Well, I got caught shoplifting there about 5 minutes ago.
Did you get caught?
Yeah.
At my Sainsbury's?
At your Sainsbury's,
How would you don't be shitting on my doorstep? For fuck's sake, Chief. I have to live in this neighbourhood.
I know. But they didn't follow me. I don't think they followed me. But I didn't get caught. But I went in to get myself a few treats, Not treats, a meal, nourishment, proper food. And I went in and I got a wrap and a nice smoothie, because I'm watching my weight,
Yeah.
And I went in, did a few laps, and the security guard is kind of like...
There are no fools around this neck of the woods.
They're not. They're tuned in here. They don't miss a trick. And he's kind of like eyeballing me, and I'm like, it's fine, And then I didn't see him, so I was like, well, maybe he's after disappearance. Then I just walked out the door, and he was outside, and he was kind of like,
He was squinting at you.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, he was humming and hawing.
And then
he had his suspicions.
Yeah, he let me go, and then I was walking, and then I kind of looked over my shoulder, and I could tell he was looking at me. And then when I was taking a left there, when you walk out with Sainsbury's and you take a left and it goes up into your estate, I turned around and he was just like this.
He was leaning.
The
leaning guard of Pisa.
Yeah. And he was just fucking eyeballing me, and I was like, I can't go back there.
Oh, fuck.
For a while. Yeah.
Oh, that's...
So, yeah, may
But sure, I'm going to go in there next time. I'm going to get it in the ear over. Your friend the Chief was in.
Well, how does he know that we're associated, unless he watches the podcast?
Everyone watches the podcast.
Yeah.
And especially security guards. Sure, most of them live in episodes of Columbo.
Yeah, that's true. They all aspire to be Columbo.
Yeah.
And then these fucking dogs, man. They're fucking Dino, man.
Has Dino been acting up again?
He who shall not be named, fucking Dino. Oh, this fucking little prick.
Was he named after Dean Martin? You know Dean Martin, they used to call him Dino.
Did they?
As a member of the Rat Pack, yeah.
Yeah. I should ask them.
You should ask them.
It's spelled Dino.
No, that wouldn't be Dino now. That'd be... No, that's a nasty little spelling. Greek, I think.
Yeah. I think it's short for like Dino.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the fucking... This little cunt, I was walking him there. I have this trainer now who's training me how to handle him,
So so it's kind of like a downward slope of kind of a Russian eggs kind of thing of you have a trainer that's walking you and then you're walking the dog.
But yeah, more or less.
And the dog maybe has a little chicken.
Yeah, but this is the thing. It's funny you should say chicken. she's like, oh, his love language is food, basically. So me and him have that in common, you know. And so she has like a
I don't think
pouch
that
of.
could really be considered a love language. Is just eating a heap of food. That's his love
Well,
language.
listen, that's how you communicate. It's the only way he'll do shit is if you feed him. So she has like this pouch of like, I swear to God, like cooked chicken with the skin on it.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, and then like chunks of cheese, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, do you have any food with you for for him? I'm like, no. And she's like, here, take some cheese. And she's giving me like cubes of cheese. I'm like, I have nowhere to put it. She's like,
Just to put it in your pockets.
Pocket. Yeah. So she's giving me cubes of cheese and then like slimy slices of chicken. And I'm just putting them in my pockets, you know? And then we're fucking training him or whatever. And he's behaving because the trainer's there. But then she leaves and then he bolts after her. And the fucking, my hands
He doesn't want to be left alone with rotten old chief.
No, and then the lead's all slippy because of the chicken grease. And he fucking, oh man, he nearly gave me whiplash. The fucking
the jolt he gave you.
He went out, and my fucking, oh man,
took you off your feet.
Nightmare. And then some woman lost her job basically because of me.
Whoa!
Yeah, listen, it's not that bad.
Children gone hungry.
Yeah. I think she was childless and loveless.
She was a barren woman.
Most of these women who work with dogs are, you know,
infertile.
The dogs fill a hole.
Ah,
you
fuck.
Know?
Nothing stirring down there.
Yeah, exactly. So they're barren. So the children, you know, they barren.
Or do you call it baroness? Is it when it's a woman?
That's just when a woman is infertile. But listen, I'm infertile as well, as we've discussed before.
Yeah.
But what happened was there's this woman that was already clashing heads with the chief lady, the boss. And
she was clashing heads with you.
No, with this other dog walker that she hired at the same time as me.
Yes.
And one morning I had a dentist thingy, right? And I thought I'd be able to like do the dog walking and that, and I couldn't. So I called in sick, and she was like, "You can't call in sick. Like the dogs need you, Rob. The dogs, they're gonna piss and shit themselves. They need to be out. You know, they need you. I need you to step up and like, you know, muster up the courage to do this." And I was like, I just like I had to commit to the thing because I had to go to the dentist, you know.
Yeah.
And
so you said
it wasn't the dentist, but it was something else.
Right.
But I don't want people.
You were going to a peep show down in Hackney.
Yeah, I was going to an appointment of.
You're going to see a few Thai boys' assholes down in Hackney.
Yeah, we'll just go with
€2 a peep.
Yeah.
I know where you were off to. This is the biggest peep show jacket of all time, by the way.
What's wrong with this?
This jacket couldn't be more a uniform of I'm up to no fucking good.
Yeah, that's
no wonder
true.
your man in Sainsbury's was looking at you. You
Yeah,
could just
that's true.
like if
Yeah,
you if you went to court and they're like, "What's the evidence that he stole anything?" They'd just be
this
Exhibit
jacket.
A and be that jacket would be like,
yeah. Exhibit K.
there's nothing we can do. Exhibit K is right.
I walked into Tesco the other day with this hat on like this and the jacket, and I walked in scratching my lower back like this.
Yeah.
And the security guard was like, fucking stood back because it looked like I was reaching
for a gun.
For a gun, yeah.
Yeah.
And little, you know, it was just my sweeties, you know.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so she's like, okay, don't worry about it. You sound very ill because I'm a great. I was selling it, you know. You sound very ill.
You wouldn't have to sell it.
I'll call.
What you'd have to sell is that you're healthy.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be the angle you'd have to really sell.
That's true. So then she goes, oh well, I'll just call her Sarah. She'll cover for you.
There's a ring of rickets to your voice.
Yeah, there is. And so she rings this Sarah girl, and
Yeah.
the Sarah girl's like, "No, it's my day off." So then she rings me back, the boss, and she's like, "Listen, I fired Sarah."
Sarah's gone. Bit did us. What about the? I love this now that it's all about the dogs need you.
Yeah.
And she's gone. She's fucking trigger
This is
happy,
the-
firing everyone.
This is the thing. She just goes, "Yeah, listen, I fired Sarah. She won't cover you. She's not a team player." And I'm like, "Oh Jesus, Sarah's after losing her job because I'm pulling a fast one on the
Going down to the
dogs."
Thai peep show in Hackney.
Yeah. So I said to her, I was like, right, so if I say I can't walk the dog, she's gonna fucking sack me.
Yes.
She's like fucking Mao, you know, Mussolini, fucking
Pol Pot.
yeah. She's like fucking Joaquin Phoenix and Gladiator with the thumb, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm
Deciding the faith of man, woman, and children on a
exactly,
whim.
and dog, and I was like, oh, listen,
She's going to sentence you to
I
death by Dino.
yeah. She's like, don't let me get Dino on you. Don't make me put Dino on you. But
Yeah.
the
Serving up fresh chief ties
You've
to
only
Dino.
seen the tip of the iceberg.
You're one just taking out fresh pieces of chief to feed to Dino. Chief and cheese.
Here, take his balls.
Chief and cheese for dinner, Dino. Chief cheese sandwich.
I could feed Dino for a week, I'd say.
Yeah.
But so then she just sacked your one. I was like, oh yeah, listen, I think I can do it. So then I went in anyway.
And Sarah, you were saying, is a baroness.
Baroness. Well, no, she was butting heads with the woman who runs the business, right? So
Kept bumping into
her. It
her.
was the straw that broke the camel's back, but
Yeah.
she basically got sacked because she wouldn't cover me, even though I was absolutely fine. And I was like, right, I'm gonna have to take these
Sack
dogs.
lives matter.
Sack lives matter. They do. They do. And you know, I know that well. You know, having been sacked multiple times. But so then I'm like, yeah, Alex. I'm like, right, I'm gonna have to go in and bring the dogs to my appointment.
Yeah.
So I pick up all the dogs.
To come see
got, like,
some
dogs.
young Thai lads shooting ping pong balls out of their hoop.
Yeah. It's easier to say that. Listen,
down in Hackney Central Station.
I can't say much because I don't want to incriminate myself. It's not whatever. It was an appointment.
You had an appointment?
So, yes. So I had to bring 3 dogs on about 5 trains. People were just pissed off me because they're like, "Why did you fucking?" I'm like, "Just fucking leave me alone."
Yeah.
And then I rock up to the appointment. I'm like 10 minutes late. I have to tie up the dogs outside, and I'm like, "This is gonna take 20 minutes. These dogs are fucking kind of in a rough area." So
did you feel like an old cowboy who'd have to tie his horse outside of an old gin house?
Yeah. It felt a little bit like that. Yeah, for
an
sure.
An old brothel.
Yeah.
Then goes in after emptying his sack.
Yeah.
Goes back out.
But thank God there was a security guard
Yeah.
in the place, and I was like, "Hey, listen, man, can you keep an eye on these pooches for me while I go upstairs and, you know, bang this this trans alien or whatever?" And he's like, yeah, no bother, son. So I fucking got sore. I get the dogs back. Bing bang boom. I pulled it off, but
you pulled the alien's cock off.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And now I use it
as a wand.
I went trick or treating with it last night. And yeah, so that was a woman lost her job in the process. So I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Jesus, mother of God.
Yeah.
And so you're saying that you were at an appointment that you can't talk about.
Yeah.
Well, good God, this must have been a child trafficking discussion.
No, well, now I have to say what it is because people think I'm going to be doing something shady.
Well, you've said, they know what you've said on this podcast.
Right.
If there's every time where you're saying, I can't say something,
well,
of course they're going to assume you must have fucking...
Well, now I have to say what it was because I'm claiming social welfare.
Ah, what the hell?
I'm allowed to. Don't rat on me. I'm allowed to. I'm not earning enough.
It's all legal.
Yeah, I'm not earning enough from the dog walking. So I'm legally allowed.
Did they give you that jacket in the social welfare office? Did they say you have to wear the uniform?
They're just handing these out. Yeah, down at the job centre. They're like,
if you're going to be unemployed,
you're gonna have to look at.
You're going to have to look at for folks'
sake. Just don't wear that to a job interview.
People in Sainsbury's need to know what they're dealing with. Yeah. Put that on.
This is a real gypsy jacket, like.
Lad, I've never seen anything that looks more like you're trying to sell a trailer in my life. Like this is like you haven't seen your kids in 5 years.
Yes, yeah.
And you're just in the.
And when I do see them, I'll beat the fucking snot out with them.
100%. Yeah.
And then my cousins will get married, and then I'll go steal someone's dog and sell it on Gumtree.
Yeah.
And then fleece copper from a fucking from someone's van, but. Yeah.
Van Morrison.
So it was a social welfare meeting.
Yeah.
To get social welfare.
Yeah.
Which is a lengthy process. And then this is a true story, right? And I'm not, listen, I know it's dodgy territory, but I had to get paperwork printed off for the appointment.
Yeah.
Paperwork, you know. And so I went into like a print shop, and there's a woman ahead of me in the print shop, and she has all these photos of from like Palestine and like all these horrendous scenes from Palestine, and do you know what I mean, like the flag and whatever. And she's like, "Oh, I want you to, can you scan these, and then I want you to like enlarge them because I'm going to put them on posters." If she's obviously going to a protest or whatever.
Right.
So the woman at the counter's like, "Okay, so what do you want me to do?" She's like, "Can you just enlarge them as big as you can, and then so I can put them on posters?" And she goes, and she points, the woman who works there points at the photos of all the Palestinians. She goes, "So you want these blown up?" I swear to God. And I was just standing there like, oh, come on.
Come on, lads.
Anyone else catch that?
Yeah.
And like, she didn't, it wasn't intentional. But
Yeah.
like, it was just,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It went over everyone's fucking heads like a missile into a hospital. But
For fuck's
Jesus,
sake,
we'll
Chief.
bleep that out.
Easy
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
I just like the idea that your one goes up to like, get this picture of a Palestinian flag enlarged.
Yeah.
And just like blow it up as big as possible. And then you shuffle in behind her with a picture of a young Thai man's asshole.
Yeah.
As big
It
as
is
possible.
please.
And you're there waving
it?
that flag.
What's your biggest size?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just there, printing my pro-Israel propaganda.
Yeah.
So yeah, social welfare. Hopefully, I get the social welfare.
Has anyone ever told you that? Because I was at a concert there now Monday night. I was at the Clancy brothers.
Yeah.
They're they're dead, but they just wheeled out their corpses, and
I
we
thought
all made our own
Did
fun.
they not direct the Matrix? No.
No, the Clancy brothers didn't. That was the Matrix. I think that was fucking the Nolan Liam Gallagher. I think directed the Matrix.
It pushed them to the, it destroyed their relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I know I went to see Glen Hansard.
Right.
Have you ever heard of Glen?
Yeah. We spoke about him last week.
Did we speak about Glen last week?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! You don't look unlike Glen Hansard.
Well, yeah, I've been told I look like the guy from The Commitments as well.
That's Glen.
Is that Glenn?
That's Glen again, baby.
That's not Glenn again.
It is Glen again.
Glenn Aguirre.
Glen
Glenn
fucking Glengarry, Glen Ross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's not him, is
Always
it?
be closing.
The lead singer.
Or as you say to your young Thai boys, never be closing. Always be opening. So Hansard is in The Commitments.
Right.
So that was back when he was a busker. Now you might know
Busker Brewsker.
Busker Brewsker, Busker Brown. The people that live in episodes of Clomber there, you might know Glen Hansard from the Academy
rape
Awards.
allegations.
What?
His rape allegations.
Whoa, easy now.
What,
You were
no.
saying no. Do you know?
No.
No. I just can't have this now. Glen Hansard's a good man.
Did you see him up to
What?
anything suspicious?
No. I watched the whole show and I was watching him like a hawk after what you said.
Right, Tony Hawk.
And Tony fucking Hawk doing
Yeah.
kickflips up there. And I says I'll keep an eye on him now because Chief's after saying he's been up to mischief with women. So I didn't let him out of my sight when he was on stage. And he didn't touch one woman up
He's
there.
hardly gonna fuck a
And
young girl.
I stood up, I said, drop Moriarty's a fucking bullshitter.
Yeah. Well, he's hardly gonna fuck a young girl on stage while he's...
No better place where he has the power
Yeah,
while
that's
he's on
true.
stage and he's a messiah figure.
Yeah.
Off stage, he's like you, me, or fucking Tommy Crotten.
You can bet your bottom dollar he's got a jacket like this.
He's not worth shooting 100%.
Yeah.
And I'd say he might go around in a jacket like that, nothing underneath, but then the jacket just kind of fucking flaps limply over his crotch area, and he kind of has a lot of kind of interesting thoughts.
Yeah, okay.
That make things move below.
Yeah, that's the difference between me and him. I don't have interesting thoughts.
You've wonderful thoughts.
I just have this jacket.
You've so many good ideas.
Do I have good ideas?
You've great ideas.
Ah, thanks,
And
mate.
you've your little cap on
I do have
top
my
of you there
little
now.
cap. Yeah,
Keep your
yeah.
ideas in.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Keep them safe.
You don't let your ideas float away.
Yeah.
But so Glen Hansard, so you said now last week you were on about you were giving
Allegedly, Jesus.
you were giving Glenn guff.
Yeah.
Right? Which he didn't deserve, and then you had no proof to back it up, which
No.
makes you like one
I
of
was
the
supposed to bring out the women into the shed of
but,
truth.
But you're this is like the weak drivel of these young shrill idiots who are just like, oh, doesn't he have accusations?
No,
And then-
Google it.
What?
There's accusations that he'd be handing out burner phones to 14 and 15-year-olds.
Whoa! Burner phones?
Yeah.
What's this, The Wire?
Yeah.
Did he have him? What did he have him selling drugs on the corner? Why is he giving him burner phones?
I don't know.
This is not.
It
Come on.
is,
I
yeah.
can't abide by this at all.
It is.
Glenn
yeah.
was there now on. I don't say that.
Did he give you a burner phone?
What?
Did he give you a burner phone?
No, but
No.
not for lack of trying. I was kind of snooping up around there, seeing if he'd take any interest in me.
Yeah.
I was there
in a
fucking-
blonde wig and a little frock.
Yeah, just a little. The gape. My ass was like the gapes of wrath, just fucking bent over.
Flashing it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, aside from your rotten
Baseless
accusations.
allegations.
Baseless allegations. Burner phones. Why is he still fucking alive and kicking? Like, there's been no backing to these allegations. No! No. No, you will know, and you'll know Hansard from the film Once. The song got nominated for an Oscar.
He won an Oscar.
He won a fucking Oscar.
Yeah, there you go.
There
yeah.
you go. And this lad has about as much respect as fucking Malda Taylor over here.
Who the fuck is
None of your business. Malda Taylor, she was
Malda Taylor?
She was an old washerwoman from South Kilkenny.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Let me tell you, she didn't have respect for man or beast, much
right,
like
okay,
you.
yeah.
And do you know where she is now?
Where?
6 feet fucking under.
Oh, Jesus.
Being eaten by woodlouse.
God bless
Some of
her.
Tommy Crotton's relatives are
Yeah.
making fucking stew over her genitals.
Down there with Matthew Perry. But
Oh! Come on now.
Okay, we'll finish the. What were you saying?
Could
about
you be any more rude?
Dead. But the
What?
you saw
Glen.
Glen Hansard.
Lad, Glen is an angel. He's a saint. He, do you know what people were giving him stick for? Because when he made that film Once, he made it with that young Polski,
Yeah,
Maria Sharapova, I think.
yeah,
She also won Wimbledon.
yeah.
But
Fair play,
so he made it with her, and they made a film. And sure, then anyway, he started riding the bejesus out of her. And what harm, says I?
Yeah,
Do you know she was 20 or 21 or something? And Glen, I think at the time was 74. No,
Right, yeah.
Glen was 37, I think.
he's dead now.
Huh?
He's dead now.
He's dead now, but he's still performing.
Yeah, you
hasn't
saw the ghost of Hansard.
he hasn't let that stop him.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's unbelievable. Like,
Yeah.
which I suppose Cosby was great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they all don't throw the baby out with the
Yeah, but I don't.
allegations.
This one, yeah, we shouldn't be peddling allegations about Glen Hansard. I don't want that being said again. I don't.
Google it.
Huh?
Google it.
Google what?
There's so much shit.
No, there's nothing
There
been
is.
proved.
Nothing's been.
He's not.
I mean,
He's not even been in court.
I mean, there's a lot of Reddit threads and stuff about him. Yeah, he hasn't been in court, but neither was Hitler.
What?
Neither was Hitler.
Well, sure, he blew his head off before they could get him at the
Yeah,
Nuremberg
well,
trials.
Well, some would say that he.
Savile didn't get his day in
he
court
didn't
either.
get all these men.
He was down in the food court in Leeds, but that was about it.
But but people say he escaped to Argentina.
Is that what they're calling heaven these days? Argentina. Argentina actually technically is the afterlife. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's
Yeah.
So but anyway, I went to Hansard, and it's funny now because he's a great musician. He's a great man. I don't listen
Subscribe to
anything
these.
that no, I
No.
don't. And I was there with the girlfriend, and sure, he was putting on such a show. He's a great performer, and the live band, and they playing the drums and the guitar and the fiddle as well,
Right. Yeah.
and every
I'd
kind
say
of a
so.
thing. And then the English people in the audience are I've never seen anything like it. There couldn't be music that would compel you to move anymore. Like, just to be like, I was just there,
Right.
you know. But we're in the Palladium, so it's like proper seats, and the English just literally observe the music without moving a muscle, just with their little glasses, and they're like,
Right. Okay. Well, what was the age?
Huh?
What was the demographic like?
well, I'd say middle age. There's a
Right,
lot of
okay.
middle age. Then there were some younger people,
Right.
and then
And they were at risk.
they were at risk.
Yeah.
I was kind of, I was going half crack, baiting the leg off myself.
Your wife.
I hit Helen a few times
Yes.
just to fucking keep her. I said, "Would you fucking move a bit there, will
yeah,
you?
yeah.
For fuck's sake, you're not dead yet."
Yeah.
There's a ghost on stage doing a show, and you can't even move. So we were doing that, and it whatever. And then at one stage, it's just Irish people. We are embarrassing, you
Yeah.
know. Like
Yeah.
at one stage, Glenn was just doing something. He tells these poignant stories in between the song, and he says she was 13, but she was still lovely.
Yeah.
So he tells these stories about hanging around the back of schools and stuff.
Teenage discos.
Yeah. What you do is you give him a burner phone. And you just
That's nice. Just giving advice to the audience
Yeah.
about how to groom underage girls.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's Ooh La La.
Anyway, here's the old triangle. Anyway, so he'd be telling a little story there. He's like, the first time I was in London, and my heart was broken. This woman, she left me for a fella named Derek, and then just someone in the audience like, up the dubs. Goes up the dubs, and I swear to God, he just stops. He goes, what? And then they just go, up the dubs. Well, like a lot quieter. He's like, what? Are you after getting quieter there?
Yeah.
And then he's like, what did you say there? And then they're like, up the dubs. Like they just lost complete confidence in themselves. And then he goes, no, go on, say it. And then sometimes they said up the dubs.
Yeah.
And then Hansard just goes, all right, yeah. Yeah, good. Anyway. He just kind of.
Oh my God. Oh, fucking.
It's just so.
Kill yourself.
Up the dubs.
Yeah.
So
fuck.
anyway, then another time he was talking about, he's pretending these stories now. To be fair, when you're there, you be buying into it now.
Right,
100%. And he's funny as well. Like, he was telling some story about he's trying to ride someone called Lisa O'Neill.
He does a lot of riding, doesn't he?
Huh?
He does a lot of riding.
Oh, he does, yeah. He does do a fair bit of riding now. So he said anyway, he met her when he was putting the stabilizers on her bike. Yeah.
He was having inflator armbands.
Yeah. So
I was having this woman put on her floaties.
Her floaties, and she was only 7, but she could still use the burner phone, and that was where I want to say I love Glen Hansard. And
Kids
I don't.
these days, man, they're fucking.
Yeah,
They know
they're
their way
quick
around,
with it. They're quick with it.
They know their way around the burner phone.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm gonna take down Glen Hansard.
You will not. You leave him standing where he is because he's the best musician I've ever seen live.
It says God is my witness.
Yeah.
I'm taking Glen Hansard down.
You will not.
Oh God.
I'll take you down. Me and Tommy Crotton will have to fucking dig a shallow grave for you now next weekend.
Of course he's a fan of Glen Hansard.
Of course, it's fucking Crotton was scuttling up around the roof.
Trying to get an autograph.
I had to try to get him down with a fucking broomstick. Crotton, get down.
He was at the Palladium.
He was at the Palladium, yeah. Scuttling along the roof. He's like, get down, Crotton, will you? He said, I love this one. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, did you try to meet him afterwards?
Huh?
Did you try to meet him afterwards?
Crotton?
No, Hansard.
I meet Crotton every morning when I go for my walk.
Right.
Then I tried to meet Hansard. No, I didn't know. But he gave some fucking performance. It was unbelievable. 17 children he No, he did.
And that was just the encore.
Yeah. No, he was unbelievable. But he
was the opening act. I don't know. Some underage. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. The opening, the opening act was that little fella Justin Tremblay or what? Remember the actor he was in Room?
Jacob.
Was it Jacob
Tremblay?
Tremblay or something like that?
Yeah.
He's a little fucking Chalamet in the making anyway, bollocks.
Yeah.
But no, anyway, he was telling the story then at one stage. So I was hyped up as well in the back. I just, because you're sitting in like seats like a theatre, but he's playing fucking, songs that'd fucking get you going.
Yeah.
So I was like fucking wanted to go, and then like even at the start, it's just, you just be funny trying to like wind people up. So like, he was like, on the fiddle we have Johnny Hughes on the fiddle. I met Johnny there about
in prison.
Yeah. I met Johnny when he was about 12 years old, and he had one of the ripest holes I've ever come across. and he's been playing the fiddle, I've been playing him, and, you know what I mean? Sure, we're all fiddling in a way. We're all fiddlers at the end of the day. Crotton there up on the roof. Give it up for Tommy Crotton scuttling round the roof. So yeah. So anyway, he was like saying, give it up for Johnny Hughes on the fiddle, and we have Mary O'Brien there on the piano. I met Mary in Brussels 9 years ago, and the way she was fingering that piano, I said, by Jesus, I'll give your daughter no. Yeah. So anyway, he goes around introducing everyone, and then I'd be just shouting, you, like just at the back every time, and let the English kind of looking around. This bloody savage. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
You can't have this kind of horseplay in the Palladium.
Yes, yeah.
Please try to behave. So like they're doing that, and then he like introduced some lady on the keyboard. He's like, she was last week. She was playing with Roger Waters here. Would you believe that? Pink Floyd. She helped him play Dark Side of the
What
Moon.
a fall from
Dark Side
grace.
of the Moon, and I just went boo.
You booed Roger Waters?
Yeah, just for the crack.
right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then this old one just looking back at me like, why on earth would you boo Roger? You know, like,
Yeah.
it's just funny. Like, the people that were right in front of me were just hating that they'd been put there.
Yeah.
Because they were all just English stiffs. We're like, we're going to go see the singer-songwriter Glen Hansard. He's an Irish Celtic storyteller. And Tunesmith, yes. He has some allegations, Roderick, but we shall put those aside for the evening.
Yeah.
We shall judge ourselves on the night.
Was it sitting? You're all sitting down.
So we're all sitting down.
Oh yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. So that has now it's lovely because sitting down is lovely.
Yeah.
It's nice. Sure, you're no stranger to it over there.
Oh, it's sitting down.
Sitting down.
Ah, I love a good sit down.
Good God.
I think that's Crotton beating his missus out the
Huh?
back.
Crotton's playing basketball with his missus' head out the back. Fuck's sake. Shooting trees with his missus' head. Not again, Crotton.
Yeah.
Put her head back on.
Throwing tomahawks at a wooden effigy of Glen Hansard.
I surely thought Crotton would have headed over to Gaza, but sure, anyway,
Yeah.
to scuttle around in the fucking...
Like I do with his...
He loves a pile of rubble, Crotton.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah. Just scuttling in and out of a pile of rubble now.
Yeah. He's already kind of got a shell, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Are wood lice, the shell, like, are they bulletproof?
A woodlouse.
Yeah. The shells.
I've never actually tried to shoot a woodlouse. Morris.
Because if they are, if wood louse their shells are bulletproof,
Yeah.
you could just make like a bulletproof vest out of wood.
Imagine you're being sent in on some special mission. And like, what are you doing? And you're just there trying to sew woodlouse together, little woodlouse jumper.
Just Brit sticking them onto your fucking.
Like I'm not sure Moriarty's is mentally sound for this mission. Like just you there trying to stick woodlouse together.
Oh fuck!
It's like chainmail.
Yeah.
No, but I was going. It would be funny to go around just go around the house to try kill flies or like some insects with a gun, like with a handgun.
Just destroying your own gaff.
Destroying the gaff. What are you doing? I'm killing the fucking flies.
Killing the flies.
Because you didn't have the balls to do it, ma.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're at Hansard and he starts telling this story about his cousin or uncle Anto. He's like, my cousin Anto moved over here when he was 18, you know, and it was a big thing in our family, you know, for someone to go away and
fleeing the allegations.
Fleeing the allegations. Sure, to be fair, I was the one who framed him. It was me who did it.
Yeah,
but anyway, I gave him a burner phone and off he went to London. So anyway, he's talking about Ran Anto, and I was sitting there and I was like, in my head, because like, and I knew, like in my brain, I never wanted to say that more, like just big stupid Irish embarrassing cunt that I am. All I wanted to shout out was, go on Anto! Because like Anto was in, like, because he was like, Anto's here tonight, and then everyone was like, giving claps, and like I was trying to hold myself back. And then I was like, I just wanted to shout, go on Anto! And then just from the balcony, just someone goes, go on Anto! Just bent me to it, and I was like, fuck. I was like, someone had to do it.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Because I was just like, my girlfriend, like, she's already kind of a little embarrassed and shamed by just my general, what would you call it?
Or
or just just I'm constantly just shouting. Like I never stop shouting. I was like, go on, Glen, boy!
Right, yeah.
Go on, Glenny!
Yeah, you're an innocent man.
Yeah. I don't care what they say, Glen. Glen's like, would you shut up?
You started saying that. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I don't see any burner phones up there tonight. Good man, Glen.
Baseless allegations.
Fucking baseless. Go on, Glen. So
He's there like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, take this broken. He's innocent.
He's an innocent man.
Would you shut up down there? Want the dubs? Like you could literally have been like, this man has assaulted children. Want the dubs? Up the dubs. Go on. So anyway, we went away. But yeah, so I didn't shout go on down because I'm generally just shouting and I'm banging my thing and I'm you know. And then like at the end of the show, like now it turned out it wasn't the end.
Yeah.
But they said it was the end, and I hopped up to give Hansard a fucking standing ovation, not for the music, but what he's been doing in his private life, which I've been a big fan of. I've employed the burner phone method successfully myself, Glenn. A wonderful system.
Any burners?
Any burners? Just fucking. So anyway, so I got up. I jumped up out of my seat. I like to be one of the first to give, because you know a standing ovation is coming. So you want to be one of the people that gets up and leads it rather than the people who have to just do it because everyone was doing it. Yeah. So I hopped up and I was like that. And then the girlfriend, she stayed sitting down. I said, would you get up, you bum? Yeah. I shouted at her and then she kind of jolted up. You know. Actually, English, there's a... And she's Irish blood, but sure, she's been...
she have Irish blood, does she?
Or both her parents are Irish. Yeah. So the blood is clean.
The blood is clean.
The blood's clean. Clean as a whistle.
Like that Osage
You could flush
blood.
just like that Osage blood. Oh, fuck.
She's a full blood.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Osage, fuck.
Oh.
You went and saw The Killers of the Flower Spoon.
I did. I went and saw Killers of the Flower Spoon. Fucking absolute banger of a movie. The first movie where they made Leonardo DiCaprio not handsome. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They put a fucking... they put a Terry's chocolate orange under his fucking...
Yes.
Under his lip or
Even in the movie, they were saying at one point, one of the ladies was like, "Oh, he's not so smart, but he's very handsome." I was like, "He's not fucking handsome.
Nah.
He looks like fucking shit." This was they made him look like he looked in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Do you remember that one?
Right. Yeah, but he would have autism and what's it?
Yeah, the fucking damn sight more than that.
And the rest of that. Yeah, and the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah. But he had autism, but like 1995 autism, where you're absolutely fucking goose. Yeah.
Autism 95.
Autism 95. Not like the fucking stuff they have now, which apparently just makes you smarter.
Right, yeah. Gran Autismo.
Yeah.
That was a stretch.
Grand Theft Autism.
Grand Theft Autism. Well, you know, people are claiming autism without merit these days.
Well, sure, someone told me the other day, they're like, you're definitely neurodivergent. Neurodivergent. I felt like I'd been fucking brought into the X-Men. I was like, you know, I was like,
just reading Glen Hansard's mind, and just children playing in a fountain.
Yeah, all on the phone.
Yeah, you just read his mind, just burner phones.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about him going into O2 and buying burner phone.
Do you still have Nokia 3210s?
Oh, fucking
They're not for me, they're for the kiddies.
The stocking fillers.
Stocking fillers.
Halloween, he gives out burner phones
when they come to the door. This is the tastiest sweetie you'll ever get. You've already got 20 quid credit on that quad. You'll find there's only one number in that, and it's old Glenn's. A little pick and mix of burner phones. Like he's rattling the box, and then take whichever one you want there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Allegedly. I don't believe any of that. By the way, Glen Hansard concert I was at was the best. I couldn't believe he did a little jig at the end, lad. He was the sugar plum, like a sugar plum fairy. Yeah. He did. He started like dancing across stage. It was one of the best things I've ever seen.
To music.
What?
To music or just silence?
Just utter fucking up there, dubs. Go on, Anto. This Celtic pagan seems to have lost the run of himself. He's caught up in the rhythm and the music and the feeling. He just started dancing across the stage like this, like an old Celtic fucking shaman. It was unbelievable. Jesus
Right, yeah,
Christ,
yeah.
it raised every hair on my fucking head.
On your balls.
On my balls. But
Yeah.
sure, then he had to, of course...
Doing the tango across.
Yeah, but sure, he kept his eye on the time because he was thinking, when are the kids going to be coming around with their...
Oh, fuck.
with their buckets.
Yeah. Because it was on Halloween night.
Yeah?
Was it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Be
Sure,
Jesus.
yeah, God, I'm surprised he did a gig on Halloween. That's like...
Huh?
I'm surprised he did a gig on Halloween.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure he needs a fucking alibi.
He does, yeah. That was just a lookalike. That was
Just
like
an awful-
Glen Hansard
Some
impersonator.
fat ginger lad. Take
Yeah,
this
yes,
broken boat.
God, he sounds terrible.
Yeah.
It's just some random fucking cunt.
No, he's just trying a different vocal style tonight.
Yeah.
He's trying to do it in Chanel
Yeah,
tonight.
it's his new era.
Yeah, new era. Yeah.
Imagine this is like, do you know the way Cosby got me? The whole Cosby thing started.
Yeah.
Because Hannibal Buress.
Yeah.
Made a joke.
Yeah.
About fucking
Cosby.
Cosby. Imagine this is like the downfall of.
It fucking better
Glen
not be.
Hansard
I would
because-
hate to be a part of his downfall.
Well, listen.
I don't think Glen Hansard has done anything wrong. I think he's a fucking good man. He seems like a very decent person.
But if he is guilty, you're gonna look terrible.
No,
'Cause you've
no,
been
no.
here defending Glen Hansard.
No, I'll fucking defend him till my last breath. Tooting fucking nail. Myself and
Tootin'
Crotten will
gammon.
be in the fucking there in the courtroom
Right.
crying injustice.
He's an innocent man.
He's a man from the Osage.
He'll be there getting fucking sentenced. And you'll be like, up the dubs.
Up the tubs. There'll be someone in the courtroom just be like, up the tubs.
Oh, fuck. You'll be there.
What? Yeah, I'll be there down the back.
And then,
Go on, Lenny.
Yeah.
Just shouting requests in the court. Give the old triangle, Glenn.
One more time.
One more time, Lenny.
Yeah. I swear to God, Google it. Google it.
Right.
It's on boards.ie and Reddit. And there's like comments being like, that were like a story, and then it'll have like hundreds of upvotes and people being like, yeah, I had a friend who blah, 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 blah. I know it's all this, but it's no smoke without fire, you know?
Yeah.
And this guy is a fucking chimney at Auschwitz, like this fella.
What? He's
Lots of
he's
smoke.
been burning the bodies of
Jews, no.
What?
I'm just saying there's lots of smoke.
yeah.
There's got to be
You
fire.
could have just said a chimney.
I know, I could have just said a
Like
chimney.
chimney
I
produces
know.
smoke. You didn't have to
I
say
didn't have to throw in the
Auschwitz.
thing. Yeah.
What the hell?
I didn't have to say
Christ
that.
above, Chief.
Yeah, I didn't. Speaking of things that allegedly happened.
Yes. By the
anyway.
way, it's turned past 40, so I know you've to go
I have to
fucking.
go walk Dino.
You've to go
Let
fucking
me see that I went and.
fluff Dino.
I mean, I do have to go fluff Dino. Fluff his pillow. What else? Oh yeah, this is something really quick, right?
Right.
I had this idea when I was I was watching Killers of the Flower Moon. I was watching the trailers.
Yes.
And George Clooney was in some ad before the Finesse Cafe or something.
Yeah.
So George Clooney was
With a
there.
jacket like that, all you could do is watch trailers.
yeah. Oh, I know this. Yeah, I've become a trailer.
If you're
fanatic.
not watching them, you're selling them.
I'm living in one. But so I'm watching this George Clooney. It's like, it got me thinking about all of the great work he's done. You know,
Who? Clooney?
Clooney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clued in and.
The flower Clooney.
So I'm thinking. So obviously Ocean's 11, right?
Yeah.
Ocean's 11s. So I was thinking, I'd love if there was like I know there's been Ocean's 12 or whatever, but I wanted there to be like a follow up to Ocean's 11, right? So it's where he has a wife and a kid, and he's obviously now just retired because he has so
With
much
Roberts,
money.
with Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. So he's just married to Julia, and they have a kid. And he's
Julia
obviously-
Bob.
He's not working because he's got all this money from the heists or whatever, you know. So and then his son starts playing football, right? And they're like, "Do you want to manage your son's team because we need a coach, right?"
Yeah.
And then the movie's called Ocean's Under 11s. There you go, folks.
And you don't get much better than that, lads. You don't get much better than that at the end of a pod. Glen Hansard's innocent.
No, he's not. Allegedly.
I tell you, he'd be at every Ocean's Under 11s game.
You would.
Hansard on the side at half time. They're trying to give him more. He's like, don't give him more.
He's
Give
a
him burner
phone.
phones.
Yeah, he's there. He'd be the ref. He disguised himself as a fucking. He tried and paint himself into the ground. He'd paint himself green and
He'd be like,
pretend he was the
he'd
pitch.
pretend he was the fucking subs bench with his face up. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
Right.
All right.
Lads, we'll
Glen
see you
Hansard,
again soon.
Don't sue me.
Hansard's innocent.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
bye, bye.
Okay.